Reckless to mindful. Too often we make decisions with or without knowing the consequences. Sometimes, even though you know the consequences, you still proceed, hoping it would yield a different result. Before we get into the lessons I've learned, let's define reckless. Oxford Languages says it is an adjective of a person or their actions without thinking or caring about the consequences of an action. Cambridge Dictionary defines reckless as doing something dangerous and not worrying about the risks and possible results. Having or showing no regard for danger or consequences. Heedless, rash, as defined by Collins Dictionary. There has been so many reckless moments in my life. Some I decided to pursue on my own, and some that were due to the association with others that did not have my best interests in mind. I would find that out much later after spending time with myself, after feeling worn out and depressed. During these different reckless moments of my life, I was unsure of myself, unsure if I wanted a future, unsure if my life was really worth living. I was a controlled, reckless person. You probably just scratched your head. Jamie, what is a controlled, reckless person? I did not have it in me to push myself fully into reckless behavior before something inside me would jump and stop me, causing me to rethink my actions, living on the edge of recklessness only to be pulled back to have the opportunity to correct what I was doing. When I was being reckless, the attitude I carried around on my lapel like a badge of honor was I don't care. At that time, I meant it too. I had really stopped caring about a number of things. I wanted to live the reckless life so that it would be my catalyst of completing my demise. In all of my reckless behavior, or should I say controlled reckless behavior, my demise did not show up. What showed up was my wake up call to the fact that I was here for a purpose. Though it had not been fully presented to me at the moment of my recklessness, it would appear just when I needed it the most. The journey to being mindful. Mm. Let's define mindful. Cambridge.org defines mindful as careful not to forget about something, deliberately aware of your body, mind, and feelings in the present moment in order to create a feeling of calm. Wow. So, when did my journey begin for being mindful? It has several starts and stops along the way. The first mindful moment was the pregnancy of my son, my firstborn. The mindfulness of carrying and needing to care for a human life other than my own, so very mindful. The second mindful moment was the pregnancy of my secondborn, my oldest daughter. I wanted to use some new information with her that I had developed over the past 11 years with my son. The third mindful moment was my youngest daughter. She was a mindful moment of teaching me how to learn how to be bold in my decision making. I've had several more mindful moments in between, yet one of the major mindful moments has been my eating habit changes. That has been one of the biggest mindful moment that was needed in my life. The eating habit change sparked so many new mindful moments that it would not have otherwise been realized. My mindful moments of balance has been instrumental in enhancing my ability to remain calm in tough situations. Being mindful allows me the opportunity to remind myself how important my peace and joy are to me, that allowing situations to disrupt my peace and joy will throw me off balance. I'm not saying I am free from having future reckless moments. I am saying that I purpose myself to be more mindful than reckless. I have grown fond of being mindful instead of being reckless. Being mindful looks amazing on me. It pairs well with peace, joy, calmness, happiness, and balance. Why wouldn't I want to wear mindful as a beautiful adornment as it is? Are you on your journey to being mindful?